Hey guys, it's me. You already know Tiana Jones, also known as Cali Fae. We have a heavy hitter from Detroit, Michigan, coming out, Vinny Rico. Welcome, Vinny.
Hey, thank you, Tiana. How are you?
I'm doing very well. How are you?
Oh, I'm good. I'm always good, girl. Long time no talk to, huh?
Yeah, been grinding, been proving myself, huh?
Yeah. I remember you wrote your what? How many books do you have now? I remember you wrote your first book, right? Was that
Yeah,
your first book?
yeah. So my first
Yeah.
one is Cali Girl. How did you make it in the treacherous streets of Detroit?
Yes. Yes, that's right. Yep.
And that one was the first one about my journey. And now that's being made into a movie back in your hometown.
Oh, that's really cool. That is very cool.
Well, thank you. And yes, I have 9 books out. So I'm excited, guys,
Oh my
because
gosh.
since we've talked, Vinny, I also have 109 songs out. And I'm the only artist in the world that speak multiple languages in one song, all messages from God.
Oh my God, that's awesome. That is awesome. I'm gonna have to look into that with on your what do you got the Facebook still and you got the Instagram?
Yeah, so I have
Yeah.
Spotify, SoundCloud, Apple Music.
Mhm.
Basically, my music's on all platforms. And then you guys can reach me, obviously, at my Facebook. But this isn't
Right.
about me, Vinny. This is about you. I
I
told you
get it.
earlier. This is
It's
an
the
interview. This
interviewer in
interview's
me.
for you.
It's the interviewer in me. You gotta hit me and set me back on my track sometime.
So go ahead and tell everybody that's listening in, who are you from the D?
Okay. Everybody, my name is Benny Reed. I am from Detroit and I have been in the entertainment business here in Detroit, uh, like from my uncle. And my uncle started it, and I went into his footsteps. He was booking people like Frank Sinatra Jr., um, um, what's his name? Oh my gosh, I can't even think of his name. Stevie Wonder. Yeah, little Stevie Wonder. My uncle used to book Stevie Wonder when he was 14. But that's him. I started out with him with rock and roll bands and rock and roll personalities. We did like an Alice Cooper concert here at Olympia Stadium, downtown Detroit. And that was like one of my first concerts. And then I broke off and just did it myself. I was in a rock band till I was about 20. Um, moved out to Cali, lived in Hollywood, worked at the Starwood. Starwood was on Crescent Heights and Santa Monica Boulevard. And Cali, you're talking about a book. Everybody tells me to write my own book. I don't feel like writing it. I got to get a ghostwriter. I'm thinking of it
Well,
because
then
there's just,
you got to come to me. You already know I can write your book through my
you
company.
know what? I know, but the whole thing with me, I'll look back. You know how people will say, oh, back in 87, I did this, and back in 90. I don't even remember the years. I got to get snapshot pictures to look at the years that I was in LA. Because I'm not, it's really weird. I'm not a big time person. There is no time for me. If that sounds crazy, it
No,
probably is, but
no.
that's just me.
No, that means that you're running with all generations, all
Yeah,
time.
I am. That's how I feel. I mean, I don't celebrate birthdays, and I haven't in about 20 years because I feel, I mean, you got one birthday, the day you were born. I don't look at age. I don't look at color. I don't look at anything except I probably look inside people. That's what I want to look at.
Oh, that's so sweet. Yes, because the spirit and the heart that collide with
Well,
the mind. So,
that is it. That's key. It's all frequency and vibration and God. It's all God.
amen to that. God bless you.
Yes. Yes,
So
thank you.
let's go ahead and let's talk about something. Let's bring something to the table. I want to ask you a personal question about
Sure,
Motown and the history behind the depths of the journey for you.
sure. What do you
So
want to know?
so back around maybe I don't know, maybe in the 2000s, the early 2000s, what would be
Okay.
the best interview that you held in Motown?
Good question, girl. Wonderful question. I have interviewed, well, when I was in the rock and roll band, I quit the rock and roll band. I actually went to rap. I went to rap concert, booking rap acts and making money off of them because there was no money in rock and roll. Rock and roll was dying 20 years ago. Um, my best interviews, and I had a podcast probably for 11 years. And we I started my first podcast. There was only like 400 podcasts on the internet. Isn't that crazy? Now there's oops, now there's millions. I'm sorry. Um, yeah, the best interview I did. There's two of them. My first interview was with Johnny Five from Marilyn Manson, and it was a phone interview. And the second one was Trick, the rap, the rap artist that has the song "Welcome to Detroit" with Eminem.
So the OG legends, you got the real legend
Yes,
interviews in the vault.
yes,
You got the
yes,
vault. So I got to see the
yes.
vault one day.
You know, Tiana, I scrubbed all my shows off the internet. And I was going to put them on Spotify or something, because they're all 2 hours long, and there's probably close to 70 or 80 of them that I kept. Um, I got them on a hard drive. I got to do something with them. But I'm not a computer person. I'm not, like I told you, I don't even watch TV anymore.
Well, you're on the phone with the right person.
Yeah,
So,
right.
so what I'll do for you is I can go ahead and offer you your own placement on my TV network. And that way, people can come see the Vinny Rico show forever.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Yeah, we'll talk about that for sure. For sure. What I'm doing right now here, I got like a 4 bedroom trailer that I've lived in for about 12 years. I'm moving. I'm gonna get an apartment by the beach, by Metro Beach down here at 16 and Jefferson, if you know where that is. Um, because I just don't need this big place. So I'm gonna start all over brand new again. I love it. I love reinventing myself. I think you do too.
I love to grow with the Spirit of God. And when
Yes.
God tells
Yeah.
me go, I go and I act
Mhm.
upon what is accordingly with light mass production. If it's not positive and it's not realistic and real, I don't want it.
Boom. There you go, girl. It's so good to hear somebody else thinks the way, somebody else does. That's very good. And it took me it takes a long road to get that way, you know. I'm sure you had the long road.
Yeah, the road keeps going.
Yeah.
It seems like the road won't.
The road don't stop. We don't want it to stop though.
No, no, no. I mean, as far as in these life lessons and the things you go through, it seems to me
Yes.
I've gone through these hardships and triumphs, the tribulation to see who people really are so that
Yes.
God can help position the right people because He knows where their minds are at all times and the
Yeah.
direction of their, their Trinity. If they got the light, if they got the
Yeah.
juice.
Yes. God is my best friend. Yeah.
God bless you.
Yep. But now, the last podcast that I was on here at Nation, I think I interviewed you on it about 8 years ago. But me and the owner of that radio station, he's a big time gambler now. And he wants to do a podcast all about gambling because I do a lot of stuff with the lottery. You know what I mean? and I got little my little ways that I buy instant tickets. I got a little system that I win more than I lose. Now that I said that, I'll probably lose for a week. But so we might have a podcast. I might be going back. Who knows? I haven't made up my mind yet.
Okay, well, for the people at home, you guys know, as far as in technology and the increasements of opportunity, stay tuned. There might be a way that you can
Yeah.
see him on the podcast with affiliated partners, and you never know. You may be able to text a number to get in on their stake.
Yes, that is true. That could happen, Tiana. That could happen. That very well can happen. That's what the beautiful thing about life is, girl. Anything can happen, right?
And the power of the tongue is what is going to be said can always be heard by God, which puts action upon the feet of the pawn.
That's what I've been trying to teach myself for the last couple of years of what comes out of my mouth. Yes, yes. Lots of journeys I've been on in the last 5 or 6 years. Lots of them. All very positive, which I thank the Lord. You know what I mean? Hmm.
Amen. Because we always have to have perseverance and hope, hope that things will work out. And it seems like, we come from hardships of different lifestyles and different
Yeah,
cultures, but at the end of the day, we're all people. So, whoever's listening out here, I hope this inspired you to know that you are not alone, but the road is going to continue and you're going to have to carry the weight to get to where you need to go. God bless.
yeah. God bless, man. That's beautiful.
All right, guys, we're wrapping it up. Thank you so much, Vinny.
Hey, thanks, Tiana. And you know what? I'll get a hold of you in a couple weeks. Let me move and let me get settled down, and maybe I'll have you ghostwrite my book and I'll pay you.
Oh, thank
You
you.
know what I mean? Hey,
Yeah, we need you. You are
I'm
awesome.
all for it. I'm all for it. You just sparked an idea in my head. It must be fate.
Amen to that. So we are gonna let you go, but I'm gonna get off here. And where are you calling in from?
I am calling in from Clinton Township, Michigan. It's around 8 miles from Detroit, from downtown Detroit. I live about a mile away from Eminem.
Ooh, okay. So
Yeah,
everybody who's a fan, you already
yeah,
know. Vinny,
yeah,
Vinny's telling you who his favorites are.
yeah. I am. I gotta stick with the Detroiters. You know that.
All right. Well, I stick with them too. Let's hope that we
Yes,
can
I
all
know.
unite and continue to employ people, build the economy in Detroit, and Motown could have that sound and that spirit back, right? Because we got to
Big.
uplift it by helping all of them connect.
Absolutely. Spread the word, my girl. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody out there. I will talk to you soon.
Peace.